Welcome back to our next segment of Making It Your Own. Today's craft is going to feature our lid lights, and these lights are going to help light up your night. Let me tell you about the lid lights. They're water resistant, they have a long life rechargeable battery, they fit on any standard mason jar, and they will automatically turn on in the dark. These are going to be the items we're going to be using today for our luminary. We're going to have our standard mason jar, we're going to have spray paint. We have some plastic snow or some white sand, and of course our lid lights. I have some snowballs, a little sign, some jingle bells, some Christmas ornaments, some snowman, some twine, some ribbons, and some raffia. Now it's time to prepare my jar. I want to spray a little bit of spray paint on here, but before I do, I have to protect my rim. And then I'm going to take a piece of masking tape and just put it right around. And this way when my lid light's on it, it'll be nice and clean and it'll have a nice snug fit. Now I'm going to take my white spray paint outside and I'm going to spray the outside of the jar ever so lightly because I want to be able to see inside my jar of what I've created. Now we're going to prepare our inside of our luminary. I'm going to use this white sand. It's really crystally looking. There's no dust. And it almost looks like when rain goes right on snow and it glistens. We got a nice amount in there. Just a little more. I'm going to make a little hole with my skewer so I can just slide my snowman right down in. And I'm going to press him down a little bit so he's in the sand. Then I'm going to add a couple jingle bells, a couple snowballs, and I'm going to add my candy cane. Now we're ready for our lid light. Now it's time to add our final touches to our luminary. I made this little wire wreath. I'm going to sit it right in there. Of course, I'm going to add our lid light. I'm going to tie a piece of raffia around the rim. I want to add my little sign of never melting snowballs and tie that on. And then I'm going to add my little ornaments, and I have them on a little hook, and they'll just hook right on to the ribbon. Now this looks great just the way it is, but now you'll see the charm of the lid light. Here's a couple other variations I did with the jars. I filled this jar up with little Christmas ornaments, little balls and bells, and inside the middle of it I put a clear plastic tube, and this way the light will go all the way through and you can see all the colors then. And then I put a nice pretty ribbon on it. And this one I put a photograph and I put a silver tree, and that is me with my silver tree when I was little, and with my favorite color, pink jingle bells. Also, I put a piece of twine underneath the rim, and this way you could hang it outside as a luminary when people come in. Now remember, these are water resistant. And with the twine, all I did was make a little knot on both ends, hold it on, and then screw the lid right on. Thanks for joining us today. I hope I gave you a couple good tips for some last-minute Christmas gifts. Now it's time for you to make it your own, and you have a Merry Christmas. I'm calming down. Okay. Okay. You should not feed me until I do this. No more eating until I do this. I'm stuck to the jar. Not a lot, just a nice fine spray. I think I'm spitting. And these lights are going to help. I have a little piece of wire that I want to put on the... What is it? Sure. Now it's time to prepare my rim. Thanks. What am I thinking? But now, here comes the charm of the lid lights.
Wait, you want me to hit Ghostbusters play?
What was that?